Here we go. We are gonna do a VOD review of Jace Vito's gameplay in Gold. It's 12 minutes. They're POV only. I only have the POV, which is fine. I don't have the POV, but here we go. Well, okay, so you are on the yellow team. Mokhyoga is objective. I'd say just from the general like a general Reaper stuff, I guess, is that sync up with your Sigma. So like I don't think there's anything bad necessarily pushing a flank or going to like going behind the flank, but you could just be pushing with your Sigma and Winston here, and you would not get forced out of your shift here. I don't know. I think your support's just hard fed there, but that's okay. Also, as a Reaper, we used your shift kind of aggressively here, but maybe it's gonna play out fine because you have Winston here. That was okay. I think you can be like a lot more aggressive with your shifts, not shift, your TPs. Okay, controlling point, cutting the lamp down. Get in. Oh, unlucky. Money. Alright, let's see. You're kind of retaking into like a bad situation. Reaper's voice actor in Japanese is so good. I don't think there was anything like that. Okay, so like the snap looks unreal here with the like I think what you can do, you know, is instead of like this doesn't apply like completely everywhere, but what you can do is that instead of shooting like from a long way ago, you can like, okay, Reaper is up here. Do I want to go on the Reaper? And then you're like, okay, I'm 3 seconds away on my cooldown. So instead of like using your clip and reloading when you are at like a decent distance to shoot, you could have just been like hiding a second. You could be hiding a second, see if like your team is doing anything, like get more information, and then like try to TP on to this Junkrat. If your plan from the get-go was to go on this Junkrat, you could have taken like 3 extra seconds, get your cooldown, get more information on the field, and then like not really like waste the bullets and having to reload before you get there. This is just like, okay, like you could have killed him, he could have killed you. Like I don't think this is a bad play, but I think also because you were not like looking at the entire field. Maybe you could have like shifted to a better place. So hide then shoot. So hide then shoot while getting infrared. Svita's kind more like your engagement distances is that you're trying to do a marathon where you're playing a character that should like sprint, if that makes sense. Like you can hide, wait for your like a Reaper teleport, and then you can just TP onto the Junkrat, right? Yeah, like basically what you were saying, that like if you had Lucio here, this would be fine, but all these shots do like they have like negative value for you to try to kill this Reaper. The Reaper hears you, you have to reload, it's like a lot of things going against you. Like you want to get in there quick, TP, flank, like trying to be as silent as possible. And then you try to like look for the target. They're not like really like wasting bullets, but having to reload right as you get to like the optimal range is like very unfortunate. Okay, get in the high ground. You could also try to like sync up with your Winston too. To like look for the targets together. Here you're doing well with the Winston. Oh, I like this. Some aggro in the spawn. Oh, close. There's nothing wrong with like sometimes being a bit greedy, but I think so like there's nothing wrong with like trying to chase a kill here. I think like you're aggro, you know, you got a couple kills, but the moment you kind of realize this is the moment where you can't get the kill, hide, TP out. I think you're underutilizing your TP. Taking also, if you wanted to stay, just hide. Just hide in like the corner, and if the soldiers run past you, great, you can like unload bullets on the soldier. But like peeking when you're like not full HP, it's kind of risky. Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily anything bad by going for aggressive play speeders. I think what you did after was the mistake. So like the two things you could have done here is hide and try to bait the soldier or bait whoever to come up and try to go for like a more of a flank kill. Two, just TP out and just like be okay with what happened, because you like you pushed the map away, you didn't die, you got the kills before the fight, so you're like you have the point control. So like there's nothing wrong going in far, because you could definitely have escaped, right? That's a bit of a aggressive shift, I guess. I think if you're looking to like I can't properly see, but if you're looking to just like Reaper ulti, I think the better play here would have been just not to ulti and just like play it slow and just like jump on the BAP or the Diva. I think using the like I think it's miraculous that you survived this play. So like I think here I don't know how much you like spend like time looking at what's happening in your team, but your Winston is low, might not know that. Your two characters are dead, they are taking the point control. Like this kind of play is really high risk, super high risk. Even if you like you ult and trade 1-1, you will still lose this fight most likely, because the like all the hell your Zen is getting pushed out of the point. Your Anna is in like a risky situation. She doesn't even nano you. If the Anna nanoed you, maybe this play could have been much better. Like maybe you could have gotten a kill here even. But like if you just played this to stall and maybe like assassinating someone, maybe that would have been a bit better. I'm like kind of bad at giving advice to like how to use Reaper ulti properly, because sometimes I PP guide too. But I think just try to like this was gold gameplay, yeah. So when you try to be, when you're using your resources, try to be more, try to have you don't have to like ask your team, just try like instinctively see like is there anything that like your team can do for you, or like if you can do for your team. I like the trap. Ooh, nice. That's all there is in that's all there is free farming your team, unfortunately. Some good pipes. Can you escape? Oof, barely. You got the BAP. Ooh, that's okay. I feel like the junk BAP was maybe a bit of like a desperation pick here, or comfort pick, either or. I think this point the soldier was doing a lot of work. Right, let's see how it goes here. Yeah, I think your tendency shooting like really long distance, like maybe organic among host, yes. Maybe you have like a like here. Okay, so you shoot this, so you shoot twice, reload, 1 2 3 4 5. You shot 5 bullets and then you have to reload when you're in the optimal range again. I think I don't Svitos, you don't have to like explain necessarily. Like I understand like being under critic can be annoying. You don't have to explain why you did it. Okay? Just understand that it's fine to do these mistakes, right? Like just try to, from future now on, just try to chill before you're shooting. Like I can show in like practice range. I like to like this is part of the review. This is part of the review. So I can try to show you like the general concept. So like this is 1 2 3. Like in theory the both dies, right? But like this is the type of stuff that I think you could do. Like you could try this, see if you can get like a quick assassination. Like you can try like TPing, or you can try like going on the flank and then you pop out like this, right?
That was a tactical error.
Like the best Reaper plays are like this, where you don't even have like line of sight and you come like that. I think try to avoid doing this from now on. If you have Lucio, like if I had like Lucio speed here, you could start shooting like a bit further away because you're like peppering them like still, right? But when you as a Reaper player, when you don't have a Lucio, you have to be really good with your TPs. Like how do you want to TP, when do you want to TP, do you want to use your TP aggressively or defensively, or like you need to think about like the game plan a bit. But okay, let's continue. But I think overall like that flank was good. Ooh, aggressive TP, I like that. Yes, that was good. I like that. Aggressive TP, so like you basically did the thing I just saw like the next 5 seconds. I could take credit, but I can't predict the future that hard. But that was like, even though that was like a risky play, it's nice. Again, that's good. Just that's a good kill. Is this console or PC? Just out of curiosity, I can't tell. It looks like PC. Just the console have the buttons under. Yeah, I think overall, try to avoid doing like the peppering strat. Okay, it's console. That makes a bit more sense. On PS4, okay. But yeah, try to avoid doing the peppering strat. Ooh, you're owning. Can pacing be an offensive attack? No, you can use your Reaper shit offensively. Get this Mercy. Oof, close. Have your ulti soon? Ooh. That's a decent trade. Oh, that hook was unlucky. Hey Robbie, much love. How you been? Yeah, I'd say the long distance shooting does more harm than good in like a long run. So that's like one habit that I'd look to get rid of and try to like take that one bad habit out and try to implement like good habits like Reaper TPs, flanking, sneakier positioning and stuff like that. I think that will definitely improve your gameplay. Also, this is something that's like I have a question, just videos for you. Like, are you just like peeking because you want to take the fight, or are you? Yeah, long distance shooting is like 90% of the time a no. Like, I'd say just drop it off completely for now. And try to focus on like confirming the distances a bit better. Like try like if you have like let's say, okay, like here, like sometimes you can like do like random shooting basically, but most of the time you wanna, as a Reaper, you want to get close, so all your research should be like focused on like trying to close the gap and like just trying to sync up with your tanks so that you don't have to like force your cooldowns. But okay, so wait, I had a question. So here you do the TP top. I don't think I would ever shoot there, just because you instantly, even if they don't really pay attention and they might see you, but shooting, everyone knows you're here. Yeah, okay. So you're checking the enemy here. Then you drop down. This is fine. Why do you peek here? Did you want to take the fight, or were you just like scared? Are you checking here again? If you remember, yes. Like the way I think about it is that after this, like, okay, you know soldier is there. You were scared, okay. Yeah, I think that's like another habit. You tend to like, you did that in the first point too at the beginning, where you like re-peaked when you necessarily didn't have to. So I was just like thinking it's a habit that you have right now. Yeah, the crosshair is funny, but that's okay. When Sigma, the one thing that you can try to do is just like as like something like hero specific matchup, is that when the Sigma uses his shift, you don't have to use your shift. You can turn around and see if there's any other targets, and then like after a couple of seconds you can be like, oh, do I want to go, like, or you can like get more information of what's happening and like, oh, do I want to go Sigma? Like here I think you were like really tunneled on the Sigma, which is like okay, like you can tunnel on, okay, but you could have taken like a second to check like what's happening behind you there, and maybe not even have to use the shift, because the Sigma can't do damage to you right here. The Sigma is not gonna hurt you, and right after you used your shift, he fluxed, right? So like maybe that could have been like a scenario when you didn't have to use your cooldown there. Okay, so like when I talk about the long distance stuff, I think this kind of peppering sometimes is okay. Like if you have like heal resources and you don't want to go in yet, like sure, you can like shoot them in the like toes or something. You can shoot them in the toes or something. But like most of the time I'd avoid this so much. I'd avoid this so much. Like even like maybe your rollout, you can already be more sneakier with your rollout. TPing out is fine. Like maybe you can check their positioning and like, do you want to flank left, you want to play right, you want to push with your Sigma from the mid, and like you're playing a lot for yourself only, I think, in these ones. Like which I think is it's fine, because it's like you can learn how to play that kind of style and be very effective with it, and like learn how to win all the 1v1s probably. But I think like overall you could like take a bit of time, like try to sync up with your tanks a bit. Okay, let's see, you're walking up. Nice. That's a good one. Ooh. Yeah, like here, you could have checked. You could have checked like you. Oh, that was hard to see. I guess it is easier for me. I guess. But after this hog kill, you can you see this Mercy. This Mercy is a priority, and especially he is using shift, and you see the beam. You see the beam. You can check them if the Mercy is killable. Right now, this is like wasted your time a bit. Yeah, like you were a little bit fast and aggressive at the same time. I mean, like don't worry about the. Ooh, that's a good, really good ult actually. Like I'd avoid announcing your presence so hard, and I think you have a habit of shifting into ulti, which usually the higher you get. The higher you get in ladder ranks, the more people will instantly focus you after you use your shift. So I think try to work on not having to use your shift to do your ultimates as much as possible, unless you can guarantee that you will not get punished. That's like a low priority thing. That's like a low priority thing. That's a good fight though. Interesting TP. Not really something I do as a Reaper on this map. Like if you wanna play this positioning, you should play Ashe. Yeah, I think that shift was okay. Like in that specific scenario, but he was shifting in general a lot too. I'd say you're playing with your Sigma right now, so that's good. You didn't have to. I don't think you had to like use your shift here so fast either. Like if you I think you got scared of the Mei, but you have a shield here, so you can just dance around the shield. You can dance around the shield. You're playing with the shield. That's really good. That's what. Let's focus the hog. I think I'd hard focus the hog, even with the Mei. Yeah, I think you're playing like a half passive, half aggressive. I can. Ooh, you're owning though. I mean, it wasn't like bad. I would say this wasn't like bad. I think the mistakes were just like maybe a bit too trigger happy on the shift. Like here. And I think you could go maybe a tad bit more aggressive on some of these kills, like. Here on both the Hog and the Mei were watching the Sig, and Hog has no E. So either like the decisions I would have maybe done here is that I would have either gone for the Ana or the Hog just directly. But I think overall completely fine. Like it worked out in the end. You were doing like good stuff here. But the level of regression sometimes is like a bit out of sync. But I think overall it was a good. Yeah, he's a bit too scared to walk in the optimal Reaper range. Like a bit, yeah. I think maybe Sweetas, you were a bit afraid of the Mei, which makes sense. It's annoying. Yeah, I talked about it, just shooting a bit too much. It comes into my head a lot of times though. Wait, like Mei. No, it's not a meme, Anish. Hey, yours fun. I'm okay. Okay, here what I would do is that when you see a discorded Sigma, jump on top of him. Literally, like fucking Goomba stomp him, basically. Like you're Mario, that's a Goomba, you go on it. Like that, if you get 2 good shots, this Sigma don't even react to you killing him. Like he might press shift, you fucking bounce on him like a tiger pouncing on a gazelle, okay? It's like there's no rules when the guy's discorded. I think this is Muma's Junkrat crosshair too, not gonna lie. That hog is discorded, you would go... A little trick that you can do is that when there's elevation and you try to TP, just jump first. So you can get it further. You can jump so it goes further. Welcome back, JLW. Okay, good team fight from the Genji, I'd say. Ooh, that's a risky TP. I like that TP because it's still better than running in, but TPing directly in front of them kind of like messes up your gameplay there a bit. Yeah. I mean, it's different people talking about the crosshair, Shushe. You can't do anything about it. The crosshair is fucking large. It's comically large. So, like, anyone's gonna mention it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and you could yeah, and I guess a good point is that, like, if you wanna, like, depending where you wanna TP, like, you were around here, you could TP up here, you could TP behind a pillar, and, like, maybe even you don't have to TP, maybe you can close the gap by running to the high ground and jumping, you know. I think, like it wasn't like a bad TP, because it's still better than the alternative that you've done, but thinking about how you want to approach the enemy is super important. Yeah, it's good. I'm just trying to give you, like, ideas how you can use the TP. All right. Destroy the wall. That. This is a huge Reaper ulti. I can feel it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's huge combo. That's a nice way to end the order. That's a nice way to end the review. But yeah, I think the key aspects that we saw from Jace Vita's Reaper is that when approaching your targets, don't approach them by, like, shooting at them from a mile away, because it causes so many problems. Rather, try to find a way to teleport on them, try to see if you can flank them, or try to sync up with your tank so you can approach them without having to use your own resources. Or alternatively, maybe have a Lucio around speed boosting you, so you can get closer to them faster. I'd say the other thing that I saw was sometimes when you are hiding as a Reaper, you get a bit panicky. Just focus on, like, you can hide hella hard, shooting someone in the